Hello everyone, this is a November 13 question, paper 1-1 and the question number is 29. It's concerned with the chapter the carboxylic acid and the derivatives. The question reads, how many of the compounds shown will react with aqueous sodium hydroxide to form sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Sodium salt of carboxylic acid. We have been given 4 compounds and we have to identify how many compounds will react with aqueous NaOH to form the sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Sodium salt of the general formula of sodium salt of carboxylic acid is RCO2 minus Na plus. Salt, so we are writing as ions. We could also circle this, but we are not overreacting. Looking at the first compound, this is an ester because we are starting from here. This is the R1 group, this is the R2 group. This is what forms, and this is from the alcohol and this is from the carboxylic acid. C11O means now talking about esters. Okay, first let's just see how esters form. Reaction between let's say CH3CO2H plus CH3CH2OH will give us CH3 CO2 CH2 CH3. These first two carbon atoms are from the carboxylic acid, this CH3CO2, and the final two carbon are from the oxygen. The CO2 remains and we eliminate this OH, this H, so our byproduct is water. This is the most basic reaction between carboxylic acid and alcohol to form an ester. And there's not much difference between forming an ester or forming ester via carboxylic acid or the sodium salt of carboxylic acid. The reaction is mostly similar from theoretical points of view. Now the first one is ester. This is concerned with the carboxylic acid group, and this is concerned with the alcohol group. This is how many compounds will react with aqueous sodium hydroxide. So if we react this with aqueous sodium hydroxide, CH3CO2 minus, this will be CO2 minus, and we'll have an Na here. So this forms this will form sodium salt of carboxylic acid, and if we have to name it, there are 3 carbon atoms. So what it's going to form is 3 carbon atoms are propanoate, because it's carboxylic acid, sodium salt of carboxylic acid, and one is the carboxylic acid that will be formed is sodium propanoate. This is the first one, and the second one, this is a carboxylic acid, and we have to form sodium salt of carboxylic acid out of carboxylic acid by reaction with aqueous sodium hydroxide. So the general reaction for this reaction is let's see here, we have RCO2H plus NaOH, aqueous is given in the question. This could give us RCO2 minus Na plus plus now what we are going to form is we are going to form water. It's water. So now looking at this reaction, we have 1 2 3 carbon atoms. It's same 3 carbon atoms, and this hydrogen is going to be replaced with Na. That's all. So this is also sodium propanoate. Looking at this, what is this? We have H, CO2, CH2, CH2, CH3. So this is also this is an ester, and the general formula, this is not the general formula, exemplary formula for this reaction we are going to use here as well. This is the carboxylic acid part, and this is the alcohol part. From here we can deduce what alcohol has been used. It's CH3, CH2, CH2H, so it's primary alcohol, propane 1-ol, and the carboxylic acid used for this reaction is methanoic acid, and reaction hydrolysis with sodium hydroxide means the whole part is out, and we will have Na here. The final product is sodium methanoate. For this I'll write it here, sodium methanoate, methanoate. Sodium methanoate is formed for this reaction. So far so good, we have 3 out of 3. If we confirm this, our answer will be 4, otherwise it will be 3. We can rule out A and B, options A and B. What is this? This is also carboxylic acid. We have one methyl group, but I don't think that should make any difference to our final deduction. This is carboxylic acid, and as discussed for this option, what will happen is this H will be replaced by this will be O minus, Na plus, and this is all we have, which verifies D is our correct answer. The product we are going to form from this is CH3, CH3, CO2 minus, Na plus. So this is I guess it should be this should be 2-methyl sodium propanoate. It will be a little long, but I shall write it 2-methyl. You will understand this. 2-methyl sodium propanoate, which verifies that D is our correct answer.